Greetings, brothers and sisters. Greetings. First and foremost, before we get into this word, we must acknowledge our Heavenly Father, Yahweh, through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out, man. And I hope you, sincere brothers and sisters, are truly edified by this word tonight. And we're going to name tonight's word, for God shall bring every work into judgment, okay, whether it be good or whether it be evil. That's right. Again, what's the name of the word tonight? For God, who we know as Yahweh, shall bring every work into judgment, whether it be good or whether it be evil. That's right. You know, we don't have as much time here on earth. And so what we should be doing with the days that we have left, we should be, paying down our debt to the Lord. Because we're forever in debt to the Lord, for the grace, mercy, favor that He's bestowed upon us. The very least that we could do is pay down our debt to Him, because we're forever in debt to Him. So the least we could do is pay down our debts to the Lord, man. But a lot of us are not conscious of the mercy and grace the Lord has bestowed upon us. Okay. And in this word, what we want to deal with is the fact that please know and understand, okay, that everybody, we are all born and we are going to die, okay? Just a matter, it's not an if, it's when. So now that we've established that we all will be dying at some point, when that happens, we will be judged. That's why it says in Hebrews 9:27, for it is appointed once for a man to die, then he's judged, okay? So when it's time for you to be judged, that should be a very important time to focus on, to really think about. When that time comes for you to be judged, are you going to be satisfied with what the Lord examine and find out, or not examine, but expose to you? If you were going to be judged today, would you feel good about it? If the Lord judged you today, how confident would you feel about that judgment, based off what you've done since the time you were born to now? That's right. These are the things, brothers and sisters, that we should think about, okay? We're going to come to you in Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14, and it reads, for God, who we know as Yahweh, shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. You see that? So whatever it is, man, whatever you did, at the end of the day, you're going to be judged based off of that. So when we analyze Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14, it says, for Yahweh shall bring every work, key word, every work, into what? Into judgment. Okay? What's judgment? The sentence of doom by the Lord. Okay? Your judgment of guilt. Okay? Where you're going to either receive a pardon, aka atonement, because that's the ultimate goal. When you put it, I'm gonna put it to you this way. It's all about judgment and eternity. Look at it from that perspective. Judgment and eternity is what it boils down to. And that's why I always tell you, man, the main purpose and goal, if you're trying to live by this book, if you're trying to live your life predicated by the Bible, it's two things that you should always make make necessary as your calling card. And that's number one, fearing the Lord and obeying his laws, statutes, and commandments. If you subscribe to that, in your day of judgment, the Lord just might give you a pardon. He might just give you an atonement for the things you have done. Okay? It's not a guarantee, but I'll tell you this. If you operating in the fear of the Lord and you obeying his laws, statutes, and commandments, you should feel pretty good about yourself when it's time to be judged. You see? So in Ecclesiastes 12 and 14, it says, for Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing. So everything that you've done private, everything that you've done that's considered to be unseen, everything that you've done that's considered to be hid and concealed from the knowledge of others, guess what? The Lord knows about it. He knows about it. And what do he say? For Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good, whether it be virtuous, whether it be pious, whether it be righteous, whether it be obedience, whether it's a demonstration of having spiritual moral qualities, okay? Or whether it be evil, whether it be a violation of the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, whether it be you be a spiritual crime offender, okay? Whether your actions bring pain, producers of distress, calamity, and distress among others, you're going to be judged. We all are. So this is the line of business that you have to focus on. Number one, day of judgment. Number two, every soul will have to stand before the Lord. Number three, when you stand before the Lord, he's going to have a deep examination and evidence of examination of all your deeds, especially the secret ones since the day of birth up until now. And then more than likely, the Lord will issue you a check to get your ass hairs clipped, or he's going to issue you a check for your wingtips to get clipped, aka dead. You see, when it says secret things, it's talking about your outward and inward. Your outward would be your actions and your deeds, and your inward would be your thoughts. All of that is going to come to play. All that's going to come to play. There's nothing that you've done that you, let me tell you something, man. A lot of you individuals that indulge in wickedness, right? Y'all get this confidence thing about yourself where if you don't think nobody knows it and it's a secret and you think you done got away with it, well, check out what the Lord say, or check out what it says in Ecclesiastes 8 verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. And that's exactly what a lot of people do. They indulge in evil because they didn't get judged for it right away, or it appears that they got away with it. They 10 toes in, continuing to do it. And some of these people might do it for years and years and years. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you. The Lord, it may have been private to the world. It may have been unseen to the world. It may have been hid and concealed from the knowledge of others. But the Lord knew the whole entire time. And let's prove it. In Sirach 23 and 19, it says, such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and considering the most secret parts. So everything you've ever done, brother, sister, the Lord has witnessed what you done. He's taken notice of what you done, and on your day of judgment, everything you done will be on full display. Yeah, cold-blooded, man. What's the name of the lesson, man? Once again, for Yahweh shall bring every work into judgment, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And check out what it says in Ecclesiastes 11 and 9. Rejoice, O young man, in thy youth, and let thy heart cheer thee in the days of thy youth, and walk in the ways of thy heart, and in the sight of thy eyes. But know thou that for all these things God will bring thee into judgment. You see that? Live your life to the full. Do whatever it is that you desire to do. But just know, if your ass did something that the Lord ain't cool with, when it come time to him to give you that sentence of doom, when it come time to give you your sentence of guilt, blast! The Lord is gonna blast you, dude. Yeah, it's not a game, man. This is not a game. The Lord is going to get them ass hairs. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Keep thinking it's a game, y'all. I'm telling you, man. The Lord is on deck. He watching everything and done seeing everything. You can't get nothing past the Lord. Why? Because he got the one up, my dude. As we close out, man, in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 17, and it reads, I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. Let me say that again. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 17, and it reads, I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. See that? So no matter what you did, hey, at the end of the day, whether you righteous or wicked, the Lord gonna give you that understanding, man. I'm telling you, man, y'all better come on with the come on, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. As we get ready to close out this word, just know, man, here's the secret. Here's the spiritual lottery, $1 million, $1 billion shot. I'm finna give it to you free of charge. And what is that? Fear the Lord and obey his laws, statutes, and commandments. And I like your chances. You should love your chances when you got to face the Lord. It might not be as sweet as you think, but it might not be as worse as it could be. Keep that in mind, y'all. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters were truly edified by this word. And we give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out, man. Stay prayed up. Keep Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, first in everything that you do, man. Word up.